Am I back, guys? Can you guys see me? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are back again. We have, of course, another live Arsenal transfer news update. This way we keep us updated. All the latest Arsenal transfer news and rumours. You guys know the drill. Today, we're back here to talk about our main story today, Declan Rice. Because, yeah, we had some little news break yesterday. Late last night, I made a little pre-recorded video at like 11:30. I was very, very tired. And, yeah, we had some news break that obviously Man City were about to and have indeed put in their first bid for Declan Rice. Now, we found out today that that has been rejected. West Ham have rejected Man City's first proposal of around 90 million for, of course, Declan Rice. We're going to go through that today, guys. We're talking about Arsenal's third bid, what's happening with it, what's going on, what's taking so long for this football club to actually put in another bid. And yes, guys, we're back again. Fill up the chat. Make sure you leave all your thoughts down below. Declan Rice is the main story today. We're talking about Romero Lavia. Liverpool have ended the race for Lavia, Xavi Simons as well, and an alternative if Arsenal do not get Declan Rice. We're going to talk about this French guy called Fofana from Monaco. So yeah, lots to dive into today, guys. Make sure, as always, you go and subscribe to the channel if you are new watching this. Like this, the like target today, people. Like target today. We're gonna go with 20 likes, just simply 20 likes. So smash the like button. Let's go for the 20 likes as a like target. Make sure you leave all your thoughts down below. You guys know me, I read for every single comment. So please, I'd love to hear your opinions and what you have to say about all these transfers and how Arsenal's business is going so far. And yeah, guys, I'm going to be launching a second channel as well. That's going to be coming out very, very soon. My first video will be recorded today for the second channel. I'll update you guys on my community post for that one. But yeah, that's all the waffle out of the way. Let's get into the first bit of news, guys. Let's get into I will get your comments later on as well, as always. But let's just get started. Let's get into this. Fabrizio Romano, here we go. The main guy himself. I mean, to be fair, right, David Ornstein tweeted before. It's kind of like a battle between those two, isn't it? Ornstein been winning the battle at the moment. And I love Fabrizio, but Ornstein, man, he's been winning the battle in terms of getting the news out quicker than Fabrizio does. But I still think Fabrizio is the greatest of all time. Of course he is. But yes, here we go. West Ham rejected Manchester City's profile for Declan Rice as they know Arsenal bid again for more than 90 million total package. Plan has been clear for days. More to follow as Arsenal's third bid is expected soon, but Manchester City remain in the race. So when Fabrizio says expected soon, I mean, how soon is it going to be? Because we've been waiting for this third bid now for at least 2 weeks, isn't it? I think it's been that long. Maybe not over exaggerating, but it's been a while since we've been talking about this third bid. So what is going on? Expected soon. How soon is it going to be? Is it going to be today? I hope it is going to be today, because now we know that Man City have already put in their first bid of 90 million. Right, that got as a total package. So it's signed with add-ons as well and all that stuff. But that's been rejected from West Ham. Am I surprised? And I said it yesterday, guys, in my pre-recorded video, like obviously when I uploaded that yesterday, right, about Declan Rice. I knew it's going to be rejected. Like, we all know what West Ham have asked for, and we know that they're going to sell Declan Rice for as much money as they possibly can. They're going to try and get the best deal. Of course they are. It's their best player. He's their club captain, right? They know now that Arsenal, Man City are both in a bidding war for this guy. So of course they're going to sit back, eat their popcorn and watch it play out and try and get the best deal possible for the guy. You know, they've made their price very, very clear, guys. You either pay us 120 mil flat out for Declan Rice. That is his value. That's what he's valued at, 120 mil. Then they also said, right, that West Ham will be willing to 100 million cash and up front add on a player as well. So 100 mil plus a player, for example, right? That is what they've asked for. It's very, very clear. So now we've both got Man City have entered the race, and as Fabrizio rightly said, Man City still are going to be remaining in the race. Yeah, it's very rarely that Man City will get a bid rejected and be like, forget about it then. They're going to go back in for this guy if we do not act fast. And end of the day, right, what is going on with this third bid, Arsenal? Why are we not getting it done? I understand, right? Okay, I get it about negotiating. Cool. I hear all what you guys are saying, yeah? The point is now, I'm getting more nervous day by day, because I've remained very positive. I've kept the faith, and I am still keeping the faith that we are going to get. And I still think we will get this guy. I still think we will finally get in the third bid. And you know, end of the day, we'd have to worry about the personal terms, yeah? because the guy wants to come to Arsenal. All right. The only way this will not happen will be the exact same thing which happened in January with Michala Mudryk. This can be another Mudryk 2.0. I said this 3 weeks ago, guys. I said this could be another Mudryk 2.0. The fact is that personal terms with Mudryk were no issue. Mudryk wanted to come to Arsenal. Mudryk was twerking for Arsenal on his Instagram saying, oh, look at me. I'm going to go to Arsenal, you know, right? But then, and then Shakhtar Donetsk, they asked exactly what West Ham did. And funny enough, it was a similar price as well. Shakhtar Donetsk asked for 100 mil. We want 100 mil for Michala Mudryk, nothing less. Arsenal's like, how about 90? You know, how about 95? There's like, no, we said we want 100 mil. So Arsenal kept waiting and waiting and waiting. And eventually it got to the stage where Chelsea came in and said, how much you want for Mudryk? We'll take him for 100 mil. There you go, 100 mil. And he was a Chelsea player. And it didn't matter about the personals. And it didn't matter about, him wanting to come to Arsenal because Chelsea eventually paid more money than Arsenal. So he resulted in becoming a Chelsea player. I mean, the same thing can happen with Declan Rice, Mudryk was talking about every single day. Declan Rice talking about every single day. Mudryk agreed personal terms with Arsenal. Mudryk wanted to come to Arsenal. West Ham and Declan Rice, they've agreed personal terms with Arsenal, right? Declan Rice has agreed personal terms with Arsenal, and he wants to stay in London. He made that very, very clear. But if Man City pay more money and they get a better offer and they put a better structure of the deal, then he's going to go Man City in it. It's as simple as that. As simple as that, guys. And we're going to be having, mud on our faces again. There's going to be mud on our faces again, people. And now we're going to be stuck with no Declan Rice, no Caicedo. Partey's going to leave. Xhaka's most likely probably will end up staying, probably. But you guys get what I'm saying, man. This deal has been going on for 5 months now. Like Caicedo deal. We wanted him in January. We wanted this guy in January as well. Declan Rice, talking about him the whole window. We put in 2 bids already. They've both been rejected. They're both nowhere near what West Ham want, right? So I understand you've got to test the waters, yeah? And I understand about negotiating. We're at the stage now, yeah, where now we've got Man City came in the race. Edu, pay the money. That is what you've got to do now. Just pay the money, give them what they want. Let's get Declan Rice secured. Let's get him secured, guys. Because if we don't, then we're going to lose out. And Man City will get their player. And people say, oh, but Man City don't need Declan Rice. All right, maybe they don't. But, if they pay him more money, then he's going to go to West Ham. Cool. He's going to go Man City, sorry. Right? Think about it, guys. West Ham are going to try and get the best deal possible for this guy, right? West Ham are going to give everything, They're going to be like, this guy's our club captain. This guy's our best player, right? We're going to see this out, put our feet up, have a bit of popcorn, and just watch Man City and Arsenal battle it out in like a bidding war. And that honestly, I can't speak. Worries me the most, guys. Yeah, but this deal is Man City are now involved. And I've been keeping the faith, and I'm going to look an absolute idiot if this don't get pulled off, and if Arsenal do not sign Declan Rice, because I said this in my transfer videos. But I'm like, I remember last week, a few weeks ago, when we agreed personal terms. All we had to do was pay the money. I was like, yeah, Declan Rice, he's coming to Arsenal, guys. What a signing. Am I still keeping the faith? Yeah, I am still keeping the faith. But at the same time, I look at it and I think, I've seen this football club before act like this. And eventually we do always get mud on our faces. Because this has happened multiple times now. And will it continue to happen? I hope it's not. I hope this Edu, who's currently out there drinking beers at Royal Ascot, right? His wife is filming Rice, trying to give us little hints. I just hope that Edu actually acts like and does his job, which he's, employed to do. I get he's a club invincible, but is he fit enough to, run that and be in charge of our transfer business? Time will tell, in my opinion. Time will tell, and this will tell as well, because we lost out on Caicedo. If we lose out on Declan Rice, that is the final nail in the coffin. Edu has to walk, has to leave, has to be sacked. If we lose out on Declan Rice, that is my opinion, guys. We can't keep going through this. I mean, we've seen it with Mudryk, with João Felix as well. I would have loved João Felix. Why didn't we get João Felix? It was a loan deal, but again, we let Chelsea come and hijack the deal, right? Same with Mudryk. Same with Dusan Vlahovic as well. He didn't want to come to Arsenal. Okay, because we had no Champions League. Cool. Right, Dusan Vlahovic, Mudryk, Joao Felix, Caicedo in January. Now Declan Rice. Too many chances there, do right? You're not. If you don't get Declan Rice, you're not fit enough to cut it. And we need to get someone who knows Arsenal, right? And I understand Eddie's an invincible, but I'm talking about someone like David O'Leary, or maybe Mark Overmars, or just an actual someone who can actually manage and can actually, you know, get over the line and actually look bold in the when we do the what's it called, negotiations, right? Someone who can actually get in there and get deals done, and not sit on the fence, which we've been doing every single year now. We've been sitting on this fence of just like, we'll give you 90 mil for Mudryk. We'll give you 95 mil for Mudryk. But then Shakhtar asked for 100 mil. Nah, forget about it. Let Chelsea have him. Oh, we'll give you 78 mil plus 10 million add-ons for Declan Rice. Like, it's at the point now, guys, yeah, when time is running out. It is running out, right? Declan Rice is leaving West Ham United. We know this. Let's hope. Edu. Look, I'm still sitting back on Edu. I'm still saying, you know what? Show me what you got, Edu, for this window. All right? There's been some good signs. Because we've heard about Timber coming into the club. A very good signing, right? Declan Rice, fantastic signing, right? You know, we're getting the business done. Well, we haven't signed anyone yet, but apart from Kai Havertz, which we're going to get onto later, obviously. But yeah, this window can go two ways. Obviously, it can be a fantastic window. I can give it 8, 9 out of 10 window if we do what's required, or it's going to get at least a 4 to 5 free window if we sign Kai Havertz and miss out on Declan Rice, and instead get Lavia and Fofana, who are apparently the alternatives if we do not get Declan Rice. So at the end of the day, guys, my final thoughts on this, right? West Ham rejected the bids for Man City as expected, right? And as I said yesterday, I think they will reject it. I think our third bid will come in very, very soon. I don't know when, because nobody knows. You know, even Fabrizio saying expected soon, but how soon is it? Is it going to be next week, next month? Like, come on. Get it done now, Edu, right? Get it done now, because we have to act fast, as I said, right? So I think we'll put in a third bid. Man City will go for a second bid. Of course they will. They ain't going to just, you know, they ain't going to just give up, are they? They're going to keep on going until they most likely get this player. I mean, look how much they pay for, you know, Jack Grealish. Splash 100 million in. Like, they're not going to give up. If they want a player, they most likely get the player, because it is Manchester City at the end of the day, guys. So yeah, and look, and I said before, if I was Declan Rice, I get he's a great person as Arsenal, but end of the day, right? You know, Man City come in for me. You're playing under the best manager in the Premier League, in Pep Guardiola. You're playing with a team who's just won the treble, who are going to aim for the quadruple this season, obviously. You know, you would most likely want to go to Man City, of course you would. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, with this situation, it's going to be between the two clubs, between Arsenal and Manchester City, to agree the fee. Who's going to give West Ham the better deal? Who's it going to be, guys? Let me know in the comment section. But yeah, Declan Rice to Arsenal, guys. I'm keeping the faith. Yes, clip this, guys, so it's come back to bite me. But I'm keeping the faith, people, yeah? I think we are going to get this guy. I think Man City, yes, they're going to give us a bit of a scare, which they have done, in my opinion. I'm getting more nervous now as the days go on, and Man City keep coming in and already off their first bid. And I'm keep telling myself, I keep asking the question, where's Arsenal's third bid? What's taking us so long? You know, we've had 2 bids rejected. Let's go for another one, right? And let me say something now. This third bid has to be our final bid as well, because if this gets rejected, then I feel like the deal's going to be off. Do you see us going for a 4th bid, our 5th bid? You know, I mean, how many? Just pay the money. That's all we've got to do at this rate. This deal is in our hands, yeah. And I tell you why. Because personal terms are no issue. Personal terms, he wants to come to Arsenal. He wants to stay in London, guys, yeah? He wants to be an Arsenal player. The club knows that. Arsenal know he wants to come to Arsenal. West Ham knows he wants to come to Arsenal. All we've got to do now is agree the fee. That is the final thing left to do, is agree the correct fee for this player and for Declan Rice. So I'm keeping the faith. I think our third bid will be accepted, and I think we will sign Declan Rice. That is me keeping the faith. Let's hope it doesn't come back to bite me, guys. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Let's get into the news. If we do not get Declan Rice, and a few alternatives, if we do not get Declan Rice. Now, yeah, this is peak, by the way, and especially if if Thomas Partey leaves as well, this is even more peak, right? Let's talk about this guy, right? Arsenal aim for a Declan Rice replacement. There's been no Caicedo, guys. It's not like, all right, so we've lost out on Caicedo. We've lost out on Declan Rice. Let's go and at least get Caicedo, right? Let's actually go and bid Chelsea for Caicedo. But no, it's not going to be like that. Instead, Arsenal aim to beat West Ham to Rice replacement with a 30 million bid to seal the new signing of this guy. Youssouf Fofana from Monaco is Arsenal's alternative if we do not sign Declan Rice. Arsenal, West Ham, and this is like West Ham's replacement for Declan Rice as well, by the way. Newcastle want him as well. But yeah, Youssouf Fofana. Arsenal have ended the race to sign Monaco midfielder Youssouf Fofana. Coincidentally, after West Ham identified him as a potential replacement for Declan Rice. According to, of course, L'Equipe is a very good source, by the way. They don't usually get things wrong, let's be honest with it. Yeah, it's pretty reliable. Which has also named Newcastle as new contenders for the signature of Fofana after the season in which he made 47 appearances at club level and also earned his first 10 senior caps of the French national team. Fofana has been recently linked with Liverpool and Chelsea. They clearly doesn't know if the time is right for him to leave Monaco. Nevertheless, clubs are queuing up to give him something to think about in that regard. According to the clip, West Ham have placed him on a shortlist, someone who can obviously succeed Rice. The West Ham captain is the subject of a bidding war between Arsenal and Manchester City. We know this, which is why they've been keeping tabs on Fofana. But Clip says Arsenal are now on the Frenchman's sale too. If they miss out on Declan Rice to Man City, Arsenal will have to react to bringing in another high-quality midfielder. In an ideal world, they'll make two signings for the role anyway, since Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey could leave. In order to make Fofana one of their recruits, they would have to make a bid to Monaco in the region of 35 to 30 million. Newcastle and the Italian duo join Arsenal and West Ham in Fofana race. As well as West Ham and Arsenal, Newcastle were also going to get Sandro Tonali. See, this is what I mean. They're signing Tonali. This guy's a baller, by the way. I'm not saying that because I'm Italian, but it's true. This guy's very, very good. Why couldn't we try and get Sandro Tonali? Someone who's young, someone who's, very, very good, playing for AC Milan. Someone who's got a bunch of potential. But no, of course, Newcastle to get him. Have now registered their interest in Fofana. Both the Gunners and the Magpies can offer Champions League football next season. Conference League champions West Ham will be in the Europa League. Further ahead, Fofana is attracting interest from Inter Roma. We can offer Champions League and Europa League. Yep. We can open the door for Fofana to move on and progress his career elsewhere, despite the widespread interest in his services. Though no club has made a concrete approach to the 24-year-old yet. Since he's only under contract, I'm going to go for another 12 years. 12-month option. Though his current club will not stand in the way of the sale and their asking prices met. Monaco have had Fofana in the squad since January 2020. The signing from Strasbourg. He spent his career in France in the French so far. A new challenge could be on the horizon for Fofana soon, but he may have to be patient for clarity about his future. Yeah, so this is also an alternative if we miss out on Caicedo and Declan Rice. It's going to be Partey leaving, Xhaka leaving, Fofana and Lavia into the club. Now with this guy, I don't watch Monaco. I don't watch the French league. I swear this guy did get picked for the French World Cup squad though, didn't he? I think he was in the French World Cup squad for the French national team. But yeah, this guy. I mean, many clubs want the guy, but it's just like I don't know. It's not for me, guys. It's not for me because I get how old this guy. He's 24, right? He's a midfielder. Plays on Monaco in the French league. I mean, if we take a look at some of his stats, for example, he's valued at 35 mil. But is this the guy for Arsenal? Is this the guy that's going to take us to that next level? I think this guy will be good as a young player, yeah. But not to take us to the next level in the Champions League, for example. Is he an elite level player? No, he's not, in my opinion. And I know it's hard to judge because I haven't watched this guy at all. Honestly, I have not watched this guy one bit. I'll be honest with you guys, yeah. You got no ball knowledge. No, I'll tell you why, yeah. I do not sit there and have about 10 different screens on watching the Ukrainian league, watching the French league, watching the Bundesliga, watching the Premier League. I don't do that, guys. Yeah, it's not that I ain't got ball knowledge. It's the fact that I don't know who actually watches Monaco. And unless you're a Monaco fan or you're French and you watch the French league, who actually watches Monaco? Because I don't, guys. So I don't know anything about this player, to be honest. I know that he did get picked for the French squad for Fana. Obviously, that is what I know. But other than that, let's have a look at some of his stats. Let's see if his versatility and you know and all that stuff. But yeah, as a replacement for Declan Rice, no chance. Absolute no chance in my opinion. I think if we get Declan Rice and Lavia and then get this guy, yeah, fair enough. Get him as an alternative backup into our squad depth, yeah, cool, that's amazing. But as an actual alternative for next season, get rid of Thomas Partey, get this guy in instead. I'm not feeling it at all, guys. I'm not feeling it at all. But yeah, let's have a look. Yusuf Fofana. Let's see if he did actually get picked for the French squad. But yeah, Yusuf Fofana, obviously Monaco. Yeah, he did get picked. Yeah, so he was in the World Cup squad for obviously. Here he is. So he's 24. He's transfer market is valued about 25 mil. We know he's going to be about 35 mil if we do want to come and get him. Guys, all 5 your comments, I promise. Yeah, let's take a look at this guy then. Yusuf Fofana. So yeah, look, he's 24 years old. Obviously, he plays for Monaco. He's valued at 25 mil. Played 36 matches for Monaco this season. Played pretty much quite a lot of. So he's been in starting level 92% of the season. 2 goals, 2 assists. Played Europa League as well. Played Champions League. Played in the French Cup as well. Okay, so this is why I want him, innit? Because he's very versatile. So he can play central midfield. He can play on the right mid. He can play right wing then, right midfield as well. And then obviously the CDM, CM, RM as well. So look, you can say he's very versatile or whatever. But so yeah, he obviously came from Strasbourg. He's been in France. Was he in the World Cup? I think he was in the World Cup. I think he did get selected. He didn't play in it, but I think he did get selected in the squad of it. So yeah, look, I mean, he's played pretty much played the whole entire Europa League campaign. Made 1 appearance in the French Cup, you know, Champions League qualifications, League, and he's played. Look, he plays quite a lot of games, yeah, in the French League. Cool. And look, you don't expect to score more, any goals, getting assists because he's more of a defensive midfielder, right? Guys, I need to see more of this guy. I'm not convinced, right? I'm not convinced. Like, I've heard he's in before. I know, and obviously many clubs are in for him, which is always a good sign, obviously. But is this guy kind of coming and elevate us to the next level? No, it's not. What I've seen is no. Is this guy better than Thomas Partey? No, he's not. Is he better than Granit Xhaka? No, he's not. Is he better than Jorginho? Debatable, in my opinion. Jorginho's won more. Just saying, guys. I get he plays at Monaco, and I get he's younger. But is this guy? If anyone does know anything about this guy, please enlighten me in the comment section. Please let me know. Is this guy going to be? Well, will it be a good signing for Arsenal? Let me know about it, because for me, I'm not feeling it at the moment, guys. This is just obviously paper talk at the moment that this could be one of the alternatives. I know we've been eyeing up a few others ones. Now, the player who I would actually go and get, guys, and I've said this so many times before, I'm a big fan of this guy. This guy who I have watched for many, many years now, who I think is perfect for Arsenal, who I've been screaming out for Arsenal to get, is Serge Milinkovic-Savic from Lazio. Milinkovic-Savic, for me, I've been a big fan of this guy. I do watch the Italian league, guys. I do watch Lazio quite often. And this guy, yeah, Milinkovic-Savic will be perfect for Arsenal. If we don't get Declan Rice, go and get him. And I think he's valued like 40, 50 million as well. He's reasonably cheap. He'll come in. He'll do a job for Arsenal. He's at that elite level, in my opinion. And if we do, I mean, I've heard we have been not links. Well, yeah, we've been sort of linked with the guy. Hopefully, I hope we have. But yeah, that would be my ideal replacement for. If we do not get Declan Rice, will be Serge Milinkovic-Savic. I think he's absolutely world class. Watching for Serbia as well in the World Cup this year, scored a goal, didn't he, as well for Serbia in the World Cup. You know, for me, he'll be up there for one of my main choice, one of my main targets. One of my main choices. If we do go and get someone like, if we don't get Declan Rice, then I will go and get Milinkovic-Savic, and I would have also gone and get Caicedo. So why have you, gone out the race of Caicedo? He's still a bright player at the moment. Chelsea is still holding the fence on Caicedo. So, if you don't get Declan Rice, go and get Caicedo. It's go back in for the race of Caicedo. I don't know why we just randomly gave up for that, because we wanted Caicedo 5 months ago. I thought because I honestly thought in January we was going to sign him. I was that confident that in January he was like, yeah, we're going to get Caicedo. What a signing! But then we was like, oh, we ran out of time, so we have to go to the summer and get him. But now we just gave up on him. I don't know why, but yeah. Fofana, guys, let me know your thoughts. If anyone doesn't know anything about him, please let me know. Please enlighten me about this guy. Is he elite level? Is he going to take us? Is he going to elevate our squad to that next level? If he ain't, then I don't want him. Simple as that. So there we go. But yeah, let's get guys. I need to get for your comments. Of course I do. Then I'm going to get into the next piece of news as well. Let's get into your amazing people's comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below, as always. So yeah, let's go from the top. We got all the real ones in the chat as always. Absolute legends, people. Let's go. Hold on. Go up. Here we go. She was having a mare today, people. As always, right. We've got Tamina, as always. Yes, Tamina. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm good, thanks, Tamina. I've had a nice haircut as well. What do you guys think of the fresh trim? Do you guys like it? Yeah, I've had a nice haircut, Tamina. I'm all good, Tamina. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so we spoke about Declan Rice. West Ham have rejected Man City's first bid of Declan Rice. Spoke about our replacement for him. If we don't get Declan Rice, it will be Yusuf Fofana. And yeah, we'll also move on to Xavi Simons in a minute as well. So yes, Arsenal put £100 million. Is it? Has it been confirmed? Who said that to me? Let me know. Let me know. Then I'll share it. Obviously, yeah, that's true. He does want Arsenal, but Mudryk also wanted Arsenal. Didn't need Tamina, and we saw what happened in January with him. So look, I know me and you, we're keeping the faith to Tamina. And I'm sure many Arsenal fans are keeping the faith that we still go and get this guy. Look, it's not over yet. Of course, it's not over yet. For me, we're still in the driving seat. I do think we're still in the driving seat, and I do think we are still the favourites to sign Declan Rice. It's just that Man City coming now give us a little scare, and it's kind of like it's time to get our finger out the arse, and it's time to actually get kicked up the arse. And Edu, it's time to act fast. Did that just rhyme? Guys, I'm a poet and I fully know it, mate. Come on. But yeah, no, it's true, guys. Like the point is that we're still in the race. We're still the favourites in this race. We just have to act fast. Edu has to get this done. But yeah, he does. That is true. I hope you're right, Tamina. I think he is as well, to be honest. He's joining Arsenal. Yes, Timber is joining Arsenal. That is pretty much a done deal. We're just waiting for the fee to be announced, the fee to be accepted. Now, I heard a little scare yesterday that Arsenal only offered Ajax 38 million. Just pay them 45, simple as that, and get Timber. But yeah, I do believe that he will be joining Arsenal. Lavia is another one as well. Yeah, we can talk about him in a minute as well. Thought show some more. We say, my man, absolute real one. Big up to you, mate. Rice going to go City, guys. Let me know, honestly, yeah. Bias aside, guys. Where do you go? Arsenal, Man City. Let me know down below. Thank you, guys. Jordan, my man. Welcome, my bro. You're doing well, Jordan. Brother, you look different. It's because I've had a haircut, right? Is that why? I've had a haircut. That's why, isn't it, Jordan? What do you think about it, Jordan? Do you like it? Big up to you, man. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Good afternoon. Buongiorno, Millie. Hope you're doing well, Millie. Thanks for tuning in as always. Let me know your thoughts, Millie, on obviously Declan Rice situation. Let me know if you know anything about Yusuf Fofana. We'll talk about Xavi Simons in a minute, and we'll also talk about Lavia as well, because Liverpool have entered the race to sign Lavia. So yeah, yes, come on the Gunners, come on the gun, up the Gunners. It's been about 8 days. Yeah, it's been about 8 days that we've been trying to wait for this Arsenal's third bid. So yeah, wake up, Edu. Yeah, he's sleeping in it. Wake up. It will. That is just the facts. That is the fact. If Arsenal, are really ambitious, then we would go and pay more money than Man City. And at the end of the day, we've been told that he's worth 120 mil. That is his value. West Ham would definitely sell him if Arsenal were going to pay that much. It's not going to happen. But if he were, then he'll be an Arsenal player. But I'm still keeping the confidence, man. I'm still keeping the faith. Definitely. He's on an 8-year contract. Wow. Who? Declan Rice is. Villa boys, what are you saying, man? Madu, long time, bro. Who doing well? I'm looking forward to the new season when we play against you lot. Mr. Una Emery is coming back to the Emirates, bro. I'm nervous, but yeah, when we play each other, I don't know when it is. I keep forgetting it, man. But I'm getting you 100%, man. You're coming on the channel. I think it's November, isn't it? We play against each other. I think you're at the Emirates first. So yeah, I can't wait for the game, bro. I can't wait for it. You know, Mr. Una Emery's coming back to the Emirates. So yeah, big up to you, Villa boys. Hope you're keeping well. Look, man, Emery's doing the business, isn't he, for you lot? Emery's getting the business done. I think you just signed Tielemans, didn't you? You got Tielemans. I know you're looking at a few other players as well. So yeah, man. Keep big up to you, by the way, man. Guys, go enjoy yourself, the Villa boys. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, they got Tielemans for free, didn't they, as well? They are taking the mick. It's like the league all over again, completely. Yeah, facts. That is a word. Unprepared. Yeah. No, do you know what though? I actually thought for the first time since I've supported Arsenal, right? For the first time in like 14, 13 years, I've supported this football club. I actually thought this would be the best window we've ever had. Because before the window, I was like, you know what? Look at the players we're linked with. You know, look at the players we're confident, and the fact that we had Champions football, Champions football as well. Declan Rice, Caicedo, Ricedo, before the window started, and I was like, man, this could be a good window, you know. Same old Arsenal. It's looking that way, isn't it? You know, no more Caicedo. Declan Rice is a 50-50 in my opinion now. We just got to get it done, man. Get Declan Rice done. And get some, obviously, we need so many more players. And then we saw Kai Havertz coming to Arsenal, and I'm like, if we don't get Declan Rice instead we get Kai Havertz, which we're going to get Kai Havertz, obviously. Yeah. Questions need to be asked. Ella, what are you saying? I'm doing well. Thanks for doing as always. I hope you're doing well. Can it be one of kind of Man City set to give 90 mil bid just to make Arsenal to buy Rice for 100 mil or something? Because even most Man City fans are not excited to get Declan Rice in their squad. Well, this is the thing as well. Yeah, I you make a great point because I agree. Many Man City fans we don't need Declan Rice. You know, we just signed Kovacic. You know, is Declan Rice even going to fit in Man City? He's going to be a start in Man City? Because I see many of their fans think he's going to be a bench player. So I look at it, I think I agree with that as well. And this better wake us up. This has to wake us up now. Man City, they've put in their first bid. They're going to keep going for bids, by the way. They're going to keep on going and bidding, in my opinion. They ain't going to give up, in my opinion. But yeah, to scare Arsenal, I think it is. And I think this is where we've got to act fast. We've got to act like a big club. Edu needs to get kicks up the arse and get this deal done. But yeah, big up to you, Ella. You make a great point as always. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, we could have got Maddison, like I said exactly weeks ago. This is what I mean. Liverpool, and there's this whole myth that you can't sign players before the window even opens. Look what Chelsea did. They got Nkunku 5 months before it even opened. Look what Liverpool did with McAllister, and what bargain, by the way, 35 million from Brighton. So we weren't interested in Caicedo in January. We weren't interested in Declan Rice in January. You know, Maddison we've been interested in for years now. I would have happily, any single day of the week, taken James Maddison over Kai Havertz for around 45, 50 million. Like, come on, man. And now he's going to end up at Newcastle or Tottenham. If we get Declan Rice, Timber, and now Havertz, which is already official, that would be crazy. Yeah, but what if we don't, Ella? This is the thing. What if we don't get Declan Rice? What if we just get Timber and Havertz and then someone like Lavia or someone like this Fafana guy? But then just really questions has to be asked. But if we get Declan Rice, Timber, and Havertz, yeah, decent. I still believe we need more. Of course we need more. More players to add on to that. But yes, them 3 players, even though I don't rate Havertz, but I'm sitting back and I'm remaining positive about Kai Havertz. He's an Arsenal player now. I'm going to get behind him. Like same thing with Jorginho happens. Like Willian, David Luiz, and Petr Cech, and all the Chelsea players who came into Arsenal who classed as rejects. I will get behind them obviously because they play for my football club. But if we don't sign Declan Rice and get Timber, Havertz, and like Lavia, it's not good enough. And questions do need to be asked. João Felix, we should have got him, honestly. And João Felix, right, actually had a decent, he had a decent loan spot at Chelsea, but the fact that he didn't even start any games, by the way, for Chelsea, he was always on the bench. And I thought he actually, he scored a few goals at Chelsea as well. I remember the game at Liverpool, he came off the bench and scored, didn't he? Was it Liverpool? No, it's the team when they got battered. I think it's Man United. Like, I think they lost 3-4-1 or something. He came off the bench and he actually made an impact. I remember watching his first game against Fulham. I know he got sent off, but the first 30, half an hour of the game, man had like 4 shots. Man was, ripping it apart. And after that, he was just on the bench for a single game. I reckon at Arsenal, it would have honestly worked out for him. I would have loved him at Arsenal, man. I would have loved him at Arsenal. On a loan deal as well. You couldn't go wrong with it. Mark Overmars remains at PSG. Do you mean Ajax? I think you mean Ajax, right? Yeah, Ajax. Yeah, Ajax. That's it. Yeah, no, not yeah, yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Yeah. He was at Ajax money. Is he still at Ajax? I think he left now, didn't he? I think he's gone. But yeah, listen to me, guys. Smash that button. Share the stream. Yes, Bayern rejected. What? Tottenham rejected. What happened? Harry Kane is not going to Bayern Munich. Did they reject the bid or whatever? Wow, that's mad. The most fastest reject. That's crazy. How much was it, guys? How much was it? Big up, Paul, man. What are you saying, bro? Doing well. I'm all good, thanks. How you doing, Paul? Hope you're all well, mate. Fafana didn't play. That's another Fafana. There's like so many Fafanas in there, but no, that's a different one, isn't it? Arsenal need to stop messing about with Rice. Should pay the money, or we miss out on or you'll miss out on him. Exactly. I couldn't agree more. But it is good news for Arsenal. Man City have had a big. Yeah, it's good news. But this is where we've got Ats Fast, Paul. Another Fafana, yeah. Jordan, what are you saying, man? I'm doing well. My man, Alfred, what are you saying as well? I'm doing well, bro. I can see Man City and Arsenal being a new rivalry in the Premier League. 100%, bro. 100%. Definitely. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Can't wait to see. Yes, legend, isn't he? I want to say positive with the situation, but we should find an alternative. Exactly, man. If we don't get Declan Rice out there, we've got to go and get Caicedo now. And I would prefer Caicedo as well. 100% agree. And it's still, for me, we can still go and get Caicedo. It's just the fact that, I don't know, why do we put up the race? Why would we do that, man? Is it because we saw Chelsea coming in and, we got the fear of Chelsea? Like, if we lose on Declan Rice, we have to go and get Caicedo, period. And Kunku, yeah, they signed him as well. You know what? I think he's a good signing, and I think he's a good player for Chelsea. I think he's a good player. I think it's a good bit of business from them. But yeah, all right, guys, keep your comments down below. Let me get into the next piece of news. We're going to talk about, so we spoke about Fafana. We're going to talk about, all right, let's talk about Lavia. Because Liverpool has entered the race. Let me read this comment. We've got my man from Oman. Yes, bro. What are you saying, bro? Greetings from the Middle East. Oman. Come on, you guys. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, man. Let me know your thoughts down below about Declan Rice. Do you think he'd come to Arsenal? Do you think he'd go Man City? If you're new to the channel, make sure you give me a sub as well, my friend. I'm on the road to 5K subscribers. I love your name, Pet Teta. I love your name. Big up to you, man. But yeah. All right, let's get into the next piece of news, guys. We'll talk about Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia, guys, because Liverpool have ended the race to this guy now. Liverpool have ended the race. So, Jordan, I know you're in there, man. What's your thoughts, Jordan, on Lavia? Lavia to Liverpool. Arsenal thought they were signing 40 mil player. He could join Liverpool instead. Maybe reports going about this. I'm just going to use this one. Arteta's good report. He missed out on the signing of Romeo Lavia to Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool or Pochettino's Chelsea. Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool wants Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia. According to Football Transfers, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool all want to sign Lavia from Southampton in the transfer window. Southampton will play Championship next season after getting relegated from the Premier League and willing to cash in Lavia now. Porters claim that Arsenal have been favourites to sign the Belgium international defensive midfielder for 40 million. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta wants Lavia to replace Thomas Partey in the team, according to the report, which has added that the Gunners have already held talks with the teenager and thought they were going to bring in the 90-year-old to get 40 million. Let's keep reading, guys. Let's keep reading. Twist. Guys, there's a twist. However, there's now been a twist. Football Transfer reporting this morning that Lavia could join Liverpool or Chelsea instead. It's taking time for Arsenal to get the deal done for West Ham United, Declan Rice, and to sell Thomas Partey. According to the report, Arsenal cannot and will not complete a move for Lavia until Rice and Partey's deals are resolved. Southampton are not willing to wait and want to sell the players now so they can build a team for the Championship, according to the report. So the Saints could sell Lavia to Liverpool or Chelsea if they are willing to pay 40 million for him. Arsenal can miss out on the midfielder. So, Lavia, guys. This still cannot be done, guys. This still could be off. This one's about timing again. This one is about being quick in trying to get this guy. Now, I've made my thoughts very clear. I think, you know, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City will be in for this guy because I think Man City got this buyback clause for the guy, right? I think this guy's a good player. I think he's a good player, but, and there is a but, guys, yeah? I'm not feeling it because, I'll tell you why, right? Thomas Partey's leaving, and this guy's going to be the replacement. Thomas Partey's levels clear of Lavia, in my opinion. Granit Xhaka's clear of... Granit Xhaka, for me, based on last season, is better than Lavia. And I know Lavia's young. I know he's 19 years old. You know, he's got a big potential ahead of him. 40 million is a decent price tag as well. But, guys, listen. Listen, guys. With Lavia, I'm on the edge of the seat. I mean, I would take him. Of course I would, right? Him and Declan Rice as a midfield as a partnership next season. Am I feeling it? Not really. I would prefer if we kept Thomas Partey, Lavia, and Declan Rice. Them three midfield next season, that's cool. That's fine by me. You know? But again, yes, he's young. Yes, he had a very good season with Southampton. I know they got relegated. I remember watching this guy when he played against us when that 3-3 game, yeah? Bro, boss the show. Yeah, bro, boss the show. He's a good player. He's a very good player. But for next season, is he the player that's going to take us to the next level? Like someone like Declan Rice would? Is he going to elevate us to the next level? I'm not too sure. And I don't think so, to be honest. Right? I think he's good for the future, but we need players today. We need players for the Champions League today. Right? This guy's going to play Champions League. You know, he's not even been in a top... Someone should have been, you know, relegated. I'm not, but he was at Man City, wasn't he, guys? For a little bit, he was at Man City. Hence why they got a buyback clause. So, I think I'll take Lavia. Of course I would. But him, Declan Rice, Partey as a free in midfield for next season, I'm fine with. We get rid of Partey. We get rid of Xhaka. We have Lavia and Declan Rice as our only two midfielders. With Elneny and Jorginho, no chance. Yeah, no chance for me, man. Absolute no chance. So, yeah. This one is about obviously getting Declan Rice done, the deal for Declan Rice done first, and it's looking like as well that we're gonna get rid of Partey as well. We're waiting for that to happen, so we can get this guy. Not for me, not for me. I prefer someone like Milinkovic-Savic, as I said, over this guy. But yeah, look, Liverpool guys, will they most likely get him? Chelsea are in for him as well. So yeah, this one's going to be all about timing, guys. Arsenal are obviously having in talks this player, and yeah, well, the so-called word is concrete. We have been in concrete talks with the player, but I believe we should go and get someone else, in my opinion, guys. So yeah, let's keep reading your comments. Let me know your thoughts on Lavia, guys. Do you think he'll come to Arsenal or Liverpool? Let me know, and let me know if you think we should replace him with Partey. I don't think we should, but yeah. Is that Arabic? Big up. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that soon, man. Because I obviously missed it yesterday, didn't I, Jordan? But I'm gonna watch that soon. Thank you, my friend Pep Teta. Thank you so much. Big up to you, my man. Really appreciate it. We must finish this Declan Rice saga with our third bid. We must keep Partey to at least this season. 100% agree. No, 100% agree with you, my friend. Definitely, this third bid has to be our final bid. Exactly. And yeah, keep Partey. We have to. I don't know why we want to get rid of him. Honestly, we have to keep Partey next season. Definitely. Big up to you, man. There's no point, Jordan, because I'm literally going to wrap it up after this. I'm going to get one more shot. I'm going to talk about Xavi Simons, then I've got to go, guys. I'm going to be starting my second channel today. Second channel, guys. Link in the description, hopefully. Yeah, it's going to be about fitness and gym and all that stuff. So, yeah, if you guys, anyone's interested, give me a sub on that one. I think we're on 38 subs now. So, yeah, first video will be up today, hopefully. But, yeah, that's just my second channel, guys, to do. Nothing football. It's going to be nothing to do with football. It's going to be gym related, etc. And what I do for that. So yeah, if you're interested, guys, then go and give me a sub to that one. But yeah, Lavia's too young and inexperienced in the Premier League, let alone Champions League. Facts. I couldn't agree more with you, Millie. I just didn't agree with you. We need experience. We do. I mean, as I said, is this guy going to come in and elevate us? And I said, well, he's going to elevate our midfield. He's not, is he? You know, he's good for the squad depth, yeah. But is he the player that's going to elevate us at next level? Like someone like Declan Rice is. Declan Rice is going to elevate us to the next level. He's going to benefit us very well in the Champions League next season, in the Premier League next season, in all the other clubs next season, right? Because he's a leader. And I said this before, guys. I believe Arsenal will get Declan Rice. And if we do get Declan Rice, he will become Arsenal's captain in at least 2 years. I do believe. And I know Odegaard's Arsenal captain at the moment, but I do believe Declan Rice will become Arsenal captain. He's a born leader, guys. Declan Rice is, right? This guy's young. He's a youth player. You know, he's got the potential. This will fit nicely for Project Youth, obviously. But we're over Project Youth now, in my opinion. Now you got to get experience. You got to build on the current squad we've got. You got to elevate that in the next level. This guy here is not going to do that, unfortunately. Not until a few years' time. So there's so many better alternatives out there. As I said, keep Partey. Simple as that. Big up to you, man. Of course, I've said absolute legend. He says, instead of Lavia, let's just pay the money and get Caicedo and Rice. We are set for the next 5 to 8 years midfield. Facts. But this is the thing. Are we actually going to do that? I don't think we're going to do that. This is the issue, man. Like, do you remember at the start of the window, we were all talking about Caicedo, you know, Declan Rice and Caicedo. I mean, I was so excited with that, man. I got my hopes up so much. But what's happened, bro? Why we... Because someone explains to you why we just left the race for Caicedo. Why? Because it's another one. It's another one of those ones where personal terms were no issue for Caicedo. The player wanted to come to us because it's Champions League football. All we had to do was agree with you with Brighton. Why are we just going out the race for Caicedo, guys? I've got a feeling, right? If we do lose on Declan Rice, will we go back in for Caicedo? Well, we better. Let me just say, we better go back in for Caicedo if we do not get Declan Rice. That's what I say on it. But I 100% agree, bro. Definitely. Jordan says, I don't want him at Liverpool. I would prefer James Ward-Prowse. So, you know what? Over this guy, so would I. So would I. Yeah, I do as well, Millie. And he's got to stay. He's got to. I don't know why our fans are accepting him leaving. Why? Because of the allegations going around. Innocent till proven guilty, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, nah. I honestly don't see why we're gonna sell him. I still can't wrap my head around it, guys. Exactly, I agree. It's Arabic, big up. What Arabic do I know? I don't know any Arabic. I know Inshallah. Is that Arabic? Inshallah? That's the only one because I hear Ronaldo say it. Inshallah. What does that mean? Inshallah. But that's about it. I don't really know any other Arabic. Yeah, I don't know any other Arabic. Oh, hello, how are you? Nice. It's a different handle now. It's not the vlog one. I'm not doing a vlog channel because I'm not put up for it. So it's I'll tell you what, let me drop the link for that one. Guys, second channel, I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna pin the second channel in the chat quickly. Let me do that. Let me pin it. 1 second, bear me someone. Yeah, inshallah. Oh, it means God winning. There we go. That means God winning. But yeah, guys, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna pin my second channel. While I'm doing this, guys, let me know your thoughts. Obviously, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Lavia. I'm gonna quickly move on as well to Xavi Simons as well, guys. Guys, how many likes wrong? Guys, the like target today is 20 likes. 20 likes is a like target. Let me know how many likes we're on. Please let me know how many likes we're on, guys. And yes, I'm going to pin my second channel, guys. It is a workout channel to do with fitness because I like going to the gym and all that stuff. So yes, guys, if you guys want to follow along with me, give me a sub. I think we're on 38 subscribers now. So can we get 40 before I upload my first video today on that? If you haven't subscribed to that already, make sure you do that. Yeah, he does only. He goes, inshallah. But yeah, that's the only Arabic I know, to be honest. But yeah, let me pin this in the chat quickly. It's taking forever, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, guys, Lavia to Arsenal, yes or no? Or do you think he's going to go Liverpool? Jordan, do you think he's going to go? Come on, guys, 13 likes. Let's go 20. That's a like target say. 20 likes. Can we do it? Come on, guys. Look, it don't make sense. There's 18 of you in there, guys. Be like all the 18, by the way. All real ones in the chat. But let's get the likes up, people. Let's smash like buttons up. Thank you, guys. But yeah, second channel. Let me pin this. It's taking forever, by the way. My laptop's so slow. It's so slow at the moment. All right, let's pin this. Come on, man. What is taking so long? Lavia will probably, unfortunately, join Arsenal. Do you think? Do you think, or do you think Liverpool can come in for the guy? But yeah, you're saying Arsenal. For me, yeah, I reckon it went up Arsenal as well. But we have to be faster still, as we know, obviously, as well. But yeah, guys, mate, the link's not working. I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna get into the next story. I'm gonna try again in a minute. But yeah, we're gonna get some final story today, people. Xavi Simons, people. Let's get into this now. Xavi Simons. I thought it still was over. I honestly thought he'll go back to PSG. You know, they've got a very good buyback clause for the guy, but it's still going ahead. This deal, you know, it's still going ahead. But yeah, it's still going ahead, guys. Yeah, so yeah, let's get into this now, guys. On Xavi Simons. So yeah, Arsenal launched a bid to seal bargain deal for Xavi Simons as one of the mates cleared demand. Arsenal hoping to continue their rebuild and have reportedly identified PSV star Xavi Simons as a top target. Arsenal reportedly set to attempt to hijack PSG's move for midfield prospect Xavi Simons. Arteta is keen to acquire the services of a further young talents this summer as part of his rebuild and has identified the Netherlands international as a target for his impressive campaign with PSV. These ads are so annoying, bro. The Gunners are already splashing the cash this summer with Kai Havertz set to join the club from Chelsea, Julian Timber edging closer. Arteta is hoping that by adding a top quality depth to his ranks, so that his side can close the gap on City in the Premier League while also remaining competitive in all the other competitions. Brighton midfielder Caicedo and West Ham star Declan Rice also have been cited as top targets in the middle of the park. And Arteta is looking for another bright spark in the department. Arsenal are reportedly one of the several sides interested in Simons, pardon me, and they are looking to make their interests concrete. The playmaker shown in the Eredivisie, shown? I think it means shine, right? Oh no, shown. In the Eredivisie with PSV last season and has caught the eye of numerous outfits. Low PSG currently inserted a 5.1 million release clause. See, this is what I mean. That is nothing. They can obviously just pay that money, and 5.1 million, that's a bargain, isn't it? However, only the players able to prove. Oh, so this is interesting then. PSG can only pay that 5.1 million if Xavi Simons approves it. That's interesting then. He has no intention of doing that at this stage. According to the GFFN, the Simons is only keen to leave PSV this summer if he's guaranteed game time. And Arsenal now pursuing can't say that word. So hijack the transfer. It's claimed that the Gunners would only need to match the 5.1 million fee in order to be in the running, which is a fraction of Simons' true market value given how highly regarded the midfielder is. I think that's it. So yeah, he wants game time. Is he going to get game time at Arsenal, guys? Because this is all where I think this guy. I said this multiple times. I rate this guy very highly, actually. And I remember this guy when he's like 12 years old at Barcelona. But no, I actually rate this guy really, and I think this would be a fantastic signing for Arsenal. I generally do. But the guy wants game time. I mean, it is literally saying that he would only leave PSG if he gets game time. Is he going to be signed at Arsenal? Other than that, Odegaard, he's not. You know, you got Odegaard in that position. You got Smith Rowe in that position. Now Kai Havertz. Is this guy going to actually come in and play for Arsenal? I can see this guy being a backup for Arsenal. And the same question is he going to play for PSG? You know, who knows? I mean, he's got a release clause of 5 million for them. Again, the player's got to approve it. You know, he's got to approve to join PSG for them to activate that, release clause. Would he want to come to Arsenal? I think he would want to come to Arsenal. You know, Champions League football, etc., Premier League football. I think he would want to come to Arsenal. And at the end of the day, right? I think he's a good player. I think he is a good player. Like, I watch this guy. You know, he's a regular now in the Dutch national team. You know, I watched this guy play against us, my country, obviously, Forsyth Dahlia, when we beat them in the third place game. And, no, he really impressed me once again. I think very skillful, very, very talented. All you got to go and watch the game back. I'm sure you guys remember, the game back when we played against them in the Europa League last season when they battered us 2-0. And they did batter us 2-0. It should be like 4-0 on the night. But that guy bullied us, man. This guy bullied us when we played him in the Europa League last season. He sat down about three of our defenders, including Saliba as well. I think it was holding Saliba and I think Gabriel. Like, honestly. And, yeah. This guy's very talented. And he's obviously very young as well. I think he's very versatile as well. So I see why we do want him. I think it'll be a good signing. But look, is he going to come into Arsenal and play week in, week out? Is he going to be a main starter? I don't think he is. I think we've got Smith Rowe there. We've got Odegaard there. Now Kai Havertz. You know, I don't see this guy coming in starting. I mean, as a squad depth player, 100%. But he wants to play, you know, his main, look, it says it here. He wants game time. You know, he wants game time. And he wants guaranteeing game time, you know. So, you know, he don't really want to be on the bench. So, yeah, Xavi Simons for Arsenal, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Arsenal still in talks to this guy. Arsenal still looking at this guy. You know, there's a chance I think we can sign this guy. I mean, and it would make sense, but you know, I do think obviously this guy will be more later towards the end of the transfer window. If PSG do not agree with PSG, I think we should go and get this guy. In my opinion, I think it'll be a good signing. But yeah, let's keep going through your comments, guys, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Already done an hour, guys. Time flies, isn't it? Time flies when you're having fun. But yeah, let's get the lights up, guys. Yeah, he's a free kick specialist. Big up to you, Danny. How you doing, one of my friends? He says Kai Havertz, an Arsenal player. Yeah, there's been he's been a leaked photo of him in an Arsenal shirt. So yeah, he's done deal. Welcome to Arsenal, Kai Havertz. But yeah, it's done deal. Yeah, most likely tomorrow, I reckon. Most likely tomorrow he can be announced. Big up to you, man. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in as always, my friends. I think maybe Liverpool for Lavia. Yeah, I've got a feeling as well, bro. I've got a feeling as well because this is another one where you have to act fast in it because we know that Declan Rice is our main priority. Partey's leaving as well. It's one of our main priorities. So yeah, so I just want to say now for 40 million, I can see him going Liverpool as well, to be honest. But yeah, Xavi Simons. Hold on, stream was having a mare again. Xavi Simons would be a massive signing for us and a great backup to both Xhaka. Can he play right wing then? I didn't know that. Can he play right wing? There we go then. There we go. There we go. Take that Lavia guy. I want James Ward-Prowse. Yeah, man. I mean, I think he's a good player, isn't he, as well, Jordan? He can play right wing. I actually never knew that. Xavi Simons is the type of player that you sign before they become a household name. I agree with that, my friend. I do agree with that. But yeah, how old is this guy? I think he's only... Is he 21? Am I right in saying he's 21? Because I remember this guy when he was like 12 and he's at Barcelona. And this guy was rated very highly over there, you know, by Barcelona. And obviously went PSG. And, you know, didn't really work out for him there. But at PSG this season, he smashed it. And I know it's the Eredivisie. Like, I understand that. But he smashed it in playing for PSV this season. Yeah, that last word it is, mate. Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, no, it's not happening. He's going Madrid, man. He's going around Madrid. You know, he's going to go around Madrid. But yeah, guys, that is all the news today. Thank you so much, everyone who tuned in today. Let me know, obviously, we spoke about Declan Rice at the start. Hopefully, we're going to find out the third bid. Hopefully, it's going to get accepted. I'm still keeping the faith. With this Declan Rice still. I do think we are going to get him. You know, I am keeping the faith for it. And, you know, and all that stuff. Obviously, we spoke about the alternative for Declan Rice. We do not get him will be Fofana. Not for me. You know, I'm not fearing that one. Obviously, Lavia as well. Where's he going to end up? Arsenal or Liverpool? That's another debate. Xavi Simons as well, guys. Let me know your thoughts all on that today. But yeah, guys, that's all the news that we covered today. Obviously, I will be keeping you updated if there's any news that drops today about Declan Rice, hopefully. But yeah, until then, guys, take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesdays. And yeah, I'll be back in later today, obviously, pre-recorded videos. Second channel, guys. Second channel. First video is going to be uploaded on that. Watch out for my community post on that one. If you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure you go and do that. Let's try and get 40 subscribers before we upload my first video on my second channel. But yes, guys, thank you everyone who did join in as always. All the real ones in the chat today. Can we smash the like button? Can we get 20 likes if you haven't already? Thank you guys so much. Jordan, my friend, I'll text you on WhatsApp in a minute. Hope you're well, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, guys, Edu, please get Declan Rice done. Get the deal done, guys. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesdays. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another live stream. Ciao, my people. Take care. All the best.